Hi everyone, welcome, good evening. My name is Bernardo Lopez, and it's for me a pleasure to beginning our program to stream live with our guest Charles Gors from Santa Cruz. Thank you. Welcome, my friend Charles Gors.
Hello, Bernabe. Good night to everyone is watching our broadcasting.
Thank you. Because our topic today is very important because we are talking about the astral projection. What does mean the astral projection? Because there are many people that they don't know what is the astral projection, my friend. And thank you for this connection.
Yes, at the beginning, we must talk about that we have different bodies in our body. It's the same. For example, it isn't only the physical body, it is the one that we clean, brush the teeth, comb hair, and put on the clothes, etc. That is our physical body. But we have the mental body, okay, the astral body. That is what the reason that we are going to talk about the astral projection. It's one of the seven bodies that we have: physical, mental, astral, and paranirvanic, nirvanic, and other bodies that we have in all of our extension as a human being, not only physical one, because we are talking on other bodies. Okay, we are going to talk about the astral projection. What does it means? When you go to sleep every night, all people all around the world, we make a astral projection. What does it mean exactly? When we sleep at home in our bed, you your astral body begins to fly surrounding our bedroom first, our house,
Mhm.
our neighborhood, and other dimensions that we can find. For example, we can find our
Awesome.
died people of
Yeah.
our families. For example, father, mother, grandparents, and other one and our pets too. We can find in the astral projection. They are not
Yeah.
in the physical body, but they are in the astral bodies. But it is the same. They are connecting. We are connecting with that beings in other dimensions. That it's named astral projection because we project our astral body outside of our physical body. That's the reason we can contact with other dimensions and dead people or spiritual beings like angels or extraterrestrial beings too.
Yeah. First, I have an example. My friend Charles Gors. Do you remember the movie of Spider-Man? Had seen the movie this part of the movie where Peter Parker splits his spirit from his body. It's like a astral projection.
Yes, when you split or you fly outside of your physical
Yeah.
body is the same. It's different to a mental projection. It's two different things. Our mental projection is when you are thinking about, I don't know, your pet, your girlfriend, or your grandmother, or your father. You're thinking only that. When
Yeah.
you feel you're going outside your physical body, you will feel different sensations. For example, you are very
Yeah.
light, not heavy, very light, and you are flying. You look in your bed, your physical body, your body. If you are lying in the bed or sitting
This is
in
the
a
picture. This
couch,
is the
for
picture.
example.
Right.
Yes,
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 exactly.
yes,
It's
yes. This is
separate.
the astral projection.
This is the
Yes,
body lying in the
yes,
floor, and after it's flying, it's flying, but it's the same part of this body. Yeah, it's good my
Yes,
example.
yes, yes. Yes,
Okay.
it's the same.
Yeah,
It's
but
the perfect example that you can show.
yeah, exactly. But the astral projection is a concept or is a phenomenon?
No, not only a phenomenon.
Yeah,
Every day, it's better to say every night. When you sleep, we have that experiences in the astral projection. Not only you, me, or the grand masters of the spirituality can do this. All people can do this. So it we have our dreams in contact with
yeah.
our dreams because the astral projection is the same as our dreams. When you go, for example, to Berlin or New York or New Delhi or other kind of places, different places, you make your astral projection and you go to that places flying, and you think it's only a dream. No, it's your astral projection and you think it's only a dream.
But in this case, is the soul or is there consciousness? Consciousness is mental, but is imagined. But the soul. How can I to understand the difference between the soul and the consciousness?
Well, we are going to clear that conceptions. First, our soul, uh, not only, but let's begin. Our spirit is honored in our pineal gland here, in our
Yeah.
brain here. It's our spirit. Our soul is on our heart. It's very different. But the astral body, it's for I told you, physical body, mental body, paranirvanic, nirvanic, and others are bodies like our physical body. So
But it
the
isn't
ast-
it isn't consciousness or
it
is
isn't
just
consciousness.
consciousness?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the astral body that projects, go out our physical body, go out
Yeah.
to have different experiences outside our body. Is different. I repeat, the spirit is here in our brain, in the pineal glands, and
Yeah.
the
Pinning glass.
soul is in our heart, and the astral body is different from all the other ones. But it projects, and you can
Uh,
visit different places. For example, I told you Berlin, New York, New
yes.
Delhi, Oruro, La Paz, etc.
Um, uh, I think that's when when we are meditating. Yeah, we can to move our soul outside of our body, and we can to travel. For example, to Berlin, to New York, and it's real. It's real, my friend. It's not is it isn't my imagination.
You can prove for the that using this kind of exercise. For example, when you try to visit in astral projection, for example, Berlin, Germany,
Yeah,
you will go out from your body, and
yeah,
at the moment, I think it is 3 o'clock in the morning. I think in Berlin, I think, okay,
yeah, maybe yes.
and you will
We have
going
a
to go
difference.
at
Six
that
six
time.
hours, right?
In
Uh-huh.
oh yes, you will go and visit in that time. Okay, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Immediately, immediately.
Immediate, yes, but you will see the streets very without people, all the shoppings closed, and there are few cars on the streets and avenues. You will see that because it is very early
Yeah,
in the morning.
the dark
Okay,
streets.
yes,
Yeah,
in dark
the
streets,
people is
a few
out
people on the
sleeping.
streets. Yes, and if you have a friend, for example, someone is living there, and you will say him or her, I saw you in your house, and in your room you have a pop star in your wall, and then
yeah,
you say him, you have a cell, your cell it is gray with a um, one Donald Duck, for example,
yeah,
in the cell. Okay, if you see that in the real time and you call him or her, you say that things, and he or she will say, "How do you know that I have in my wall a pop star or a TV or a cell or my bed it is in metal, not in a wood made in wood. A different thing. Uh, that's
that,
the correct way to see the if you have the proof to say that you're showing or you're looking in the place.
yeah, yeah. By the way, we can to go to the past or the future.
It's different. The past is in our mind because you know what happened in your own life or in the historical lessons that you have in at the school. For example, when you are in at the secondary school or
Yeah,
prepare, you know what happened in the Second World War. You know Hitler and other people. You know, or the Pacific War in Bolivia, other places. You know, but you can use that information to have more details of the heroes or what happened with them or if they exist or they are not existed really or it is only an imagination that the history people that wrote the history made for the people. I don't know if you understand that you can compare all the details or if you want to go to your own past, for example, what happened when you were at the uterus in your mother? What happened when you have 3 or 4 years old? Or what happened in your first day at the school or kindergarten? What happened? You can't remember now, but you can travel to the past. It's different, but we can use that information to know in the astral projection traveling to that time and to project the future. For example, what
yeah,
will happen in my life in the next 10 years or
yeah,
15
exactly.
or 20 or 30 years? You can see, but using your information at now, at the moment, what is about your money, what about your profession or activity, you can
Yeah.
project, but thinking you are a winner or a lose people.
Again, please, because it's very confused in the final part, because we can to travel in the future in my with my
Future,
projection
not only
projection.
travel, not only travel. We can project, make our future. For
Yeah, what is
for
the
example,
difference? The travel, because
oh,
I imagine that we are flying the sky from the, for example, for to New York. But what is the difference to project that place as Washington, as New York?
for
What is the
example,
difference? Travel or projection?
if you know that places in New York or Washington or London, now you know what's happened in your visit. If I think 1 year ago, 2 years ago, but with that information you can project. You're traveling, but you're projecting. You're making a, a program. What happened and what do you want to do in that place? Work, what do you want to have a house, to have a car, to have I don't know what you want else, your pet, visit your sister. I don't know what happened, but you can project it and you can feel what you want to do. For example, have a new car in New York. It's very different that you have now. You can feel the car inside. You can listen the music. You are traveling, driving in the streets or avenues in that place. You can do that projecting, not only on imagination. You can project. For example, in the next year, 2024, for example, I'll be in London. I not only I'm going to be, I'm in London.
Excuse me, stop,
I'm
stop. You projected to London.
yes,
Charles
you project.
was in London.
Yes, and feel
Yeah.
the weather, the cold weather in London, for example, the rain in London, the music of the
Wow.
famous pop stars or singers
Very
in
amazing.
London. Uh, that feel all that, and in at the moment next year, it could be possible to travel or live there. That because you are projecting, you are programming your mind to do that in the next year.
It's very amazing, but weird. Although I have a new questions because there are there are persons like a witness to this projection, to the astral projection in this world. You know,
Yes,
you have
you,
some refers.
for example, you. What do you
Uh,
dream last night? I think you're working obviously all day, but in your mind is, I'm going to go, for
I was
example,
visiting to my
in September to New York or Miami. You're projecting, or at the end of the year, you're projecting because you're working so hard to do that, to have money or have an invitation to visit that place
uh,
because
I
you're
understand.
working because you're projecting. All the astral projection is that the travel all at the past, the present, and the future. But the future you can make at the moment that you are making. If you are a winner, people, of course you are. You will project all the best things that you will have in the future. If you don't have
Yeah,
a positive mind, you are not going to do anything. You can go only to, I think, Ciudad Satélite or
yeah,
the Buenos Aires Street, nothing else.
yeah. Okay, okay. Um, Continue with my in this order about my question. There are a witness to travel in this world. I think there are so many people like visit, like I use the astral projection. I think that
Yes,
the person like superstars, like men of business, I don't know what kind of people can to use the astral projection in in their lives.
I will make you any some question. How Leonardo da Vinci make the work
Yeah,
or all the not only pictures, paints. He make an inventions like a helicopter, but a very
Leonardo.
primitive helicopter and other
Yes,
inventions. He has
Leonardo da
a
Vinci.
astral projection because
Oh,
he traveled to
it's
the
very
future that
important
the
example. Yeah,
mankind will use. Okay, it's the first. It's very simple. For example, Salvador Dali. I don't know if you see the paints that it has. It looks like the altiplano. It's
yeah,
very, but another things. I don't know if he use another, for example, cannabis and other things, but he make a projection very different. It's a very strange pictures. The paint, it's very strange, but
yes,
he's in the
exactly.
astral projection. It's very impressive that things. For
Yeah, Julio
example,
Verne.
another
Julio Verne is an
Julio Verne,
writer.
it's the same.
Oh
Yes,
my God.
because they know different places. For
Oh my
example,
God.
the earth
I
in the
understand.
middle of the earth or the center of the earth, the
Eh, eh,
voyage inside the
Actually,
water, in the
yeah,
sea.
actually, the director of the Terminator movie, the James Cameron
Yes, and
present
for example, if,
machine. Yes, yes, or like a
yes, for
yeah,
example, the Star Wars. Star
exactly.
Wars. It's astral
It's
projection
an
from
astral
another
projection.
stars, another galaxies.
Oh, very good, very good. And in this order, there are there are questions because the last weekend we are watching some movies or series TV about the artificial intelligence, and this refer we can, I remember this refers some movies in the 70th year, and or George Lucas, James Cameron, and it's very impressive the capacity to project the future or society or planet, and it's possible that you make that, my friend.
Yes. For example, when you project your astral body, you can go to the Akashic records. It's the same. We talk about sometimes that topic because I will remember. In our environment, we have all dimensions and all the records. For example, you are working at house, or you are in a stadium or at a theater. All the energy of the people that live or have a fun times, or they enjoy the TV shows or the theater plays,
Yeah,
they feel crying, laughing, love, hate, all is in the environment, in the Akashic record. It's recorded, all things. But if you travel to the future is the past of the other traveler from the universe. It's the same. We have the multiverse, not it's only universe, the multiverse. The other people
yeah,
lived that experiences that we are going to live in the next times.
yeah.
So that's the reason we can travel to the future. James Cameron, another thing, for example, The Simpsons.
Yeah.
They projected
Choose
all the things that
exactly
is
the
happening.
Simpsons. It's very impressive, the Simpsons series TV.
Yes,
Oh my God.
because they know what happened. For example, Walt Disney. I'm not going. I'm not talking about the enterprise. I'm talking the real person of Walt Disney. He was the very big master of the esoteric things. They know about the elves, the another spiritual beings in different dimensions.
Yes, mythical beings. So yes, yes, I remember. It's very, very, very special. This topic is very important, and it's possible to agree that the astral projection to that person that nowadays they are depressed, they are stressed, and we can to fight with the astral projection, with the think in a good things is possible.
We can connect when you are vibrating. For example, if you are not a good people, all the bad things will attract to you. So
Exactly.
if you are
Yeah.
a good mind, you are going to attract very marvelous things to you. For example,
Yeah.
this astral projection, it isn't only for the civilian people. For example, in the United States, in the 60 years and the 70 years, and the Soviet Union, the same, they use as the its name as the psychotronic. Its name is psychotronic in Russia, where Soviet Union, and the North American USA in the 6th and 7th years. They use what they use to spy all the for example, in Americans against the Russian and the Russian against the North American. In the astral projection, they saw where the very important earth places in the military places that they can see in the astral projection, not only using satellites, anything. The headquarters they can find the earth, the quarters they can see, and they say it's to the north, it's to the south, and it's in that place. And they make in the real things with satellites or airplanes, and they prove that the astral projection is used in the military works too.
Wow. Wow. It's very impressive, my friend. Very impressive. Okay, my friend, I wish that you uh, please send the advice from all the our audience how can to use the astral projection in his life, please, at the end of this streamline.
Yes, I will advise the next thing. It isn't danger to use the astral projection, and you are not going to die. All people think that they are going to die. No, we are connected with our body, physical body, okay, like this wire. It is a cord like this that is united with our physical body and astral body. Don't be afraid that you are going to die. It isn't going to be. You are going only to feel very interesting things. For example, you are very light, like a balloon. You are going to go up. You will see your body, your family, your dog, your cat, your neighborhood, your city, and you will travel. If you want to go to North America, Africa, China, or Kuala Lumpur, the Arctic or Antarctic, you will see that. Or if you have friends in, I don't know, in other place of the world, you can visit him or her. That's good.
Mm.
But I will say, if you catch your girlfriend or boyfriend with other people, that it happens sometimes, don't be angry, because you will see all things.
Very much.
If you,
Very
it's
different
very, it's very
reaction because you
interesting.
are the reaction.
Yes,
I got
yes,
a kick
you will see
or
that.
hurt.
You will see that, but don't be angry. But you can call him or her. Hello, Maria. I saw you last night with another boy in your car, eating a hamburger and drinking a soda, and you give a kiss. She will say, "No, I'm not. I didn't go." But if you try to prove
Your
more,
example is
you
for the
will
chat
find
rooms.
all the lies that the girlfriend say.
Mm. Your example and your messages for the chattering. Okay, my friend,
Yes, yes, yes.
thank you for
It's very interesting.
yes, yes. Okay, okay. Thank you, my friend, and everyone for this connect with this stream live because it's very important to know about the astral projection and how can use this yes this astral projection like a idea like a concept in our life to develop our life. Thank you, my friend. We're gonna to return the next Monday at 9 p.m. With another topic very important. And
Okay, see you. Bye bye.
see you and see you. Yes. And you have a good night. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. This is Stream Live.